Hey, Will, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good, good. Just talk about in general the transition from high school to college ball. Does it get just easier and easier, or do you still find new challenges every day out there in the practice field?
Every day I notice that the speed from high school to college definitely is significant, and playing at that high level is needed to be able to be successful in college, obviously. And as we gone on, I started to notice that like starting to get the hang of things, just getting the calls out, and then also that being able to play with that speed, be able to make plays. That's going to be a huge part of the game.
Zach.
Hey, Will, earlier AP mentioned that when the rookie guys like you guys have a slip up that you come into practice next day with a notepad. Did he mean that in a literal sense?
Yeah, we all have our notebooks ready. We all have our pen and paper ready. Make sure you come into film with notes from the previous day. If you had a mistake or if you had a slip up in that previous day, make sure that you come in with a new mind to have a better day the next day. And he AP does a very good job showing us the film. He shows the NFL film as well as to see what is expected, so to make sure that you don't make those same mistakes over and over.
Chris Carter.
Hey, Will, what do you think about this defensive scheme? And then also how your role in it is similar or different than what you did at Saguaro?
I started to notice that it's very similar to what we did at Saguaro. I love the scheme. The calls, they're starting to come to me very easily. And my role, pretty much, I played more inside at Saguaro, but I'm starting to transition to playing outside backer. But it's not that much of a change with this. It just really just calls, hand signals, and everything. But the scheme is very similar. The coverages and everything is very, very similar.
Michelle.
Hey, Will, which one of your teammates have you learned the most from just by watching them or talking to them?
Pretty much all three of the older backers, Kyle, Merlin, and Darian, they all have been very, very helpful to us young guys as to what we need to know going in to when we come in to sub for them, and then make sure we play with high energy. They harp on us on that a lot, and pretty much all three of them been a lot of help.
Doug Hallett.
Well, I apologize if you've answered this already. I joined on a little bit late, but just what kind of role do you expect to have just to start the season?
Right now, playing a lot of special teams, going down there, a kickoff, punt, a lot of kickoff return as well. Go down to make plays and just really just find a role that could help make this team successful, as well as subbing in on defense here and there. And wherever coaches ask me to play, make sure to go play 110%.
Chris Cartman.
Well, you only have like 8 or 9 scholarship linebackers, and 3 of them are Saguaro guys. What is that like? Just playing with those guys, and obviously they're different ages, but you have known them for a long time.
Yeah, when I was a freshman at Saguaro, Kyle was a senior, and he's been a lot of help to me. Even when I was a young guy, showing us what to do to be able to play at the next level. And then Connor being a year older, it's really cool. I look around the linebacker room seeing three guys from hometown and as well as Saguaro High School being able to play on the big stage. It means a lot, and it's kind of feels surreal. But at the same time, like we got a chance to go do big things.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, even for the upperclassmen, this has been a really weird off season. Obviously, much longer than expected. A lot of restrictions. Being a local guy, especially as a true freshman, did that, you think, help your transition, being here from the Valley rather from coming out of state as you're going through everything you need to go through in the off season?
Oh yeah, for sure. Being here helps a lot. I still go home sometimes on the weekends and go travel with my family, and they text me every day, make sure I got everything I need, make sure I'm comfortable, and as long as practice goes, and still being here in the Valley, especially being 10 minutes down the street, I love it out here. I'm very glad I stayed.
Jacob.
Hey, Will, when you and I spoke a couple of months ago, one of the things you told me was that you were really looking forward to the collegiate strength and conditioning program that you were going to get to be a part of. What's that been like for you so far, and kind of how has it lived up to your expectations from when you and I last spoke?
It's lived up to expectations extremely well. Coach Joe and his guys do a fantastic job getting us prepared, strength-wise, and as well as we're all conditioned in shape to be able to play. And it's really what I expected. Everything is full speed. make sure that we're doing what we need to do to make sure that we in game shape.
Doug Howard.
Well, COVID cases are kind of on the rise again around the country, and Wisconsin just had to shut things down. How often are your coaches just kind of emphasizing the need to kind of limit yourselves as much as you can away from the facilities?
Every day they telling us mask up, make sure that we stay inside our bubble. That's the saying that we say around here is keep everything in your bubble as long as the trainers, coaches, and players go, and just stay away from that outside junk because we getting close. We got, I'm not sure, 13, 12 days until we play. We go to the Coliseum and go play. So make sure we go in there 100%, everybody's healthy, and then make sure we do what we need to do to win this game.